cling. Oh no, it actually did it. Okay, it actually did. Ha! I can't believe it actually worked right. It's AV weekend and it just popped. So let's go in. And let's see what happens. It is today's news in Warcraft. You're getting news, but only in between this one and probably the next one's going to be a freebie. And it's just going to be. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to swap out Pony for my Holy Shield macro. And that's only because I'm going to be activating Healbot. Okay, this is... no. Bye-bye! Sorry. So what we'll be doing here at level 59, as you can see, is Healbotting. The goal is rank 11. I need 336,724 more honor before Tuesday. That seems a bit unrealistic for me. I'm going here for rank 10. And you're going to be seeing Amy Wong for a little bit. When it comes time, I'm going to have Healbot up. Ta-da! And that way I can do it both sim-moused. Sim-mouse is right now, you can see it's pretty good at getting, and okay, and just doing all that. And this is real mouse. And I'll let you know which one's going on at what time. Okay, right now it's real mouse. I'm still adjusting here. There we go. So let's get ready, and in 5 more seconds we will be going. Go. So you see why I put it up here is because the left button and the right button are the only two when you're out of combat that will work while Healbot is up. The D-pad goes over into the Healbot spot there, and so does your A, B, X, and Y buttons. Oops. So you can't even jump. You can't even do a jump. I was trying to do a jump. Can't do it. So what I can do, though, is turn it off. And I made a custom shortcut for that. And it's left trigger and the right joystick button. Boom. Now, as we get down here toward Captain Galv, we will turn Healbot back on. I need to be able to be out of combat to do that first, or it's gonna tell me no. Because I don't know why it just won't do it. I don't know why it just won't do it. But we are going to have a very fun Alterac Valley weekend. I'm hoping you are too. And if you're enjoying it, or if you saw yourself, if you're in the same one that I'm in, let me know. Leave a comment. Tell me who you are, tell me who you are, what server you're on, or whatever you want to do. Or just say you're that awful paladin that was on that slow mount at level 59. But I'm on the fastest of the slow mounts. Only thing I'm missing is the glove enchant. Alright, so we're getting up to Gal. Kaboom. We're bringing that back up. I'm going to be using the real mouse this time, okay? So, just letting y'all know in advance. Off we go. Sorry, I had to kind of get in position here. So, as you can see here, my left click is going to be flash. My right is, well, you're not in sight, so you don't get healed. My right click is the big holy light. I do have a smidgen of spell power, so everything's hitting a bit nicer than it's supposed to. But I can also do that because it will put me right in there. It puts you... sightline. How dare you? Again, I hope you're having a wonderful time with me on Alterac Valley weekend. It's been an interesting one. The last one I was in, oh, they're bringing them all here. What on earth are you all doing? Yes, he might have a name that I disagree with, but I will work to keep you going. Just don't tick me off. That's the rule. That's the rule I've always had as a healer. Don't tick me off, and I'll keep healing you. I don't care what your name is. I've had a few people that did that once. Somebody found out. What was it? I was an enchanter. We were in the Scarlet Monastery once, as we're riding downward. I think this one's about over anyway. But we were in the Scarlet Monastery, and I got something, and it was a greed roll. It wasn't one of those if the dice are white it's all right kind of rolls that everybody hates. I hit greed. I won the item. I disenchanted it, and they said, "Oh, cool. We'll roll for the shard when it's all done." I was like, "No," and I said, "And good luck finding another healer if you want to get rid of me." Now, I was not gotten rid of. Okay, so apparently I was at least halfway effective in healing, right? But that was also the alt that got recognized as the tanking priest of Zulfaric, because she could, once she got shadow form and all that, she could easily do this. Alright, let's get up here. This might be... Nope. Just when my hopes were up, right? Okay, so you get this and as a freebie too. Oh, whoops. I turned that off. That's what's going on. So it's that quick. It's that quick to get up there. And so what? So I lost my train of thought. Oh, the rules of tonight. The rules for tonight. Now, anytime Alterac Valley pops up, you will see, ta-da, Healbot. I may or may not do a lazy paladin one just to show you what not to do, but I don't believe I should. I should actually contribute, and the best way to do that is at this kind of a level in Alterac Valley is to heal. Just period, end of discussion. You're healing, okay? So, anytime we are not in AV, like right now, but like I said, the first one, because it just went wham so fast, and this one are going to be freebies for you, so you get gameplay for the first two, and then we go directly into some news stories from there while we wait on the next pop. So anytime we are not in the valley, then we will be going into some news stories. Okay, and tonight we have about Jeffrey Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell, the passing of Terry Bollea, aka Hulk Hogan, and who knows what after that? Who knows? I may just peruse, because I know Thailand and Cambodia are heating up real bad and real fast. So let's just see what the average has been here. About 5 minutes, okay. So while we wait then, I guess I can. Dive into a little bit here. So, maybe we'll get some RP text. I don't know. Actually, what I can do is this. We'll come down here. I'll bring us down here to the market, I call it Market Square. It reminds me of the Hyrule Market in Ocarina of Time. So that's why I always call it the Market Square, because there's the auction house, there's all the little businesses right there. It just reminds me of that. That's right, I swapped that out. If you're just joining us, it's Alterac Valley weekend, and I hope you're having a great day and great gaming during this time. If you are seen during this one, please let me know. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're enjoying it right now, I don't know why we're in between. If you're enjoying seeing Alterac Valley along with the wait and everything, there we go. We're at Market Square. This is where everybody is. So I thought maybe I would go here for a little bit and see what you all are doing. Which you're waiting just like I am. Now, so we'll go ahead over here, and we've seen Amy Wong long enough, haven't we? We have seen Amy Wong long enough. So I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to start here with this video that I had from forever ago, which was Donald Trump versus Elon Musk with teenage angst. This was the one from back, it was on June the 9th, 2025, and it was when they had that big old fight, and Jeffrey Epstein then said in a now deleted tweet, it was basically like, surprise, Donald Trump's on the Epstein list. And I was like, well, okay. And, but in any event, this is coming back up now because of the fact that Donald Trump's Department of Justice has briefed him, basically saying he's in there, which we knew. We already knew because, ta-da, here's the pictures, Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein. Go look it up. Go look it up. There's tons of them. We know he's there. We know he's in the files. What we don't know yet is just how deeply it runs. Okay, we don't know how badly the knife really cuts. Okay, we don't know that yet. But if they do release an unredacted version of everything, okay, we'll know. But here's the other deal. There are pictures of Bill Clinton with Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. So take a look at that. But what that means is there's another implication. Is Bill Clinton in that list? We have pictures. So is he there or not? And if so, how deep does that one run? On top of Donald Trump. But in any event, because I basically told you so more than a month ago, I told you so. I told you so. And so far this is working. So I'm going to head back to here just to let you know, just to let you see what it was. And it was reading things verbatim. I was reading it all verbatim. Oh, it was horrid. Oh, well, why don't we just go ahead and do all this? Right. I'm mousing right now, so don't panic. So you need 2. No wonder nobody makes that. Then 2 for you. Oh, 5 for you. Yep, numbers are hard. But you can see I'm ready for level 60 to come up. I've got my pieces here. If I can make it to level 10 on the PvP chart, then I can do better and get more spell plate, because spell plate is really hard to find, and I would prefer to be in plates. I don't want to be in anything less. Okay, that's just me, as I have a drink of coffee. But anyways, while we're still waiting on this one to pop, it should be more than 5 minutes, isn't it? Yeah, we're up to 7 minutes. Here we go. Uh-oh. Am I on or not? Did Healbot malfunction? Nope, there it is. Okay. Now, I couldn't jump. There we go. There we go. So here you see Healbot, and the way it's supposed to work, the way I would prefer it to work, is that this would constantly stay here. And then you see here, flash. Holy light. Something. Something. X and Y, I don't know what they're going to do. But I do know flash a light is my A button when I do that, and holy light is my B button when I do that. Ah! Too late. I was going to get him. I was going to snag that one, and I couldn't get there in time. At least not with the D-pad. I probably could with the sim mouse. Here is the... I'm on the silly little owl. Here's the sim mouse version. So I got there. See how quick I can get there now? And you just have to aim for it. I know I'm padding my numbers, but you know, this is just to show you what the sim mouse does. So when we go out here really in AV, I'm going to be on the mouse this time. I'm showing you how the sim mouse works, and you can see I'm getting pretty good speed out of it. Almost, but not quite as fast as a real mouse, right? So that's the advantage of using the sim mouse. Alright, so let me turn Healbot off. I'll get it going in a minute as soon as we get to Galvy Walvy. So off we go. And after this particular AV, we'll do a rehash of the saga of Jeffrey Epstein, so stay tuned for that one on the in-between. Because there was stuff I've missed in the last 2 attempts that I made of it in the live tab. You've been keeping track over there. I'm trying to get a better thing going in the live tab to where I'll record basically live. It comes to here, gets recorded in YouTube. I download it, and then right away over on the video tab. But you'll get yesterday's report, which is now. You get yesterday's report, which is right now, if you're following on the live tab. It'll make sense in context, okay? Context. So off we go in the fast of the slow mounts. And what I've got is the carrot. So I'll show you here. I got the carrot, okay? And I've got the mithril spurs for speed. And then once I hit 60 and can put them on, see, I've already got the spurs on there too. Oh, you little kabangy bangy. Alright. Get. Growl. Hiss. Alright, so we're getting up to Galvy Walvy, and we will soon turn on Healbot. Yay! For more healing. But like I said, this is the best you can do at any sub 60 is you're healing it. Alright, let's do that. Come on. We're up and running. And off we go. Uh-oh. One down. Sorry, I didn't get you in time. Sorry, Blinky Bones, whoever you are. Oh. Well, where are y'all? Where are you? They vanished. Alright, so we're going to continue in Healbot. Off we go. Oh, Kings wore off, but I don't have the greater one yet. Uh-oh. Well, let's stay right here. Well, I can at least rebuff, because I'm mousing tonight instead of sim mousing. But like you saw at the beginning, the sim mouse is a pretty quick one. And you basically have 1.5 seconds to line it up anyway, because of how flash heal and because of how flash heal, flash light works. I'm on the wrong class for a flash heal. Now, I get a little fussier when I do this on the when I do the sim mouse on the controller, and it's only because I've got so much time to line it up. I want it to be a perfect little lineup. Oh, the Horde won again, but look here, 2772 versus 4158. So let's turn you off, and we'll go here. Boink. Now, Lazy Paladin, I can show that to you so easily. Lazy Paladin is you're using your pathetic damage abilities to just keep things going, okay? And what you're doing, your utility seal becomes Seal of Light. You see I've swapped that out with Seal of Wisdom. And that's because you slammed that one down on them. It can't be... Is that really 3? Hold on. Is that really supposed... Yeah, that is rank 3. There must be a 4 coming that I don't have yet at level 60. But that's the one you smack down on the mob, whichever one you're hitting. You hit Consecration to get some area of effect. And that's really just to keep your seal going with Seal of Righteousness. But that, again, is Lazy Paladin. If you really want to be the really good, effective one, you are still in the melee pack. You are still refreshing Seal of Light, sorry. But you're also firing out flashes going while you're hitting the mob. That's being super duper effective. Oh, they were with my old guild. Okay, give me just 1 minute and I will be right back, okay? And we'll go back into some news. Sorry, I'll be right back. Okay, thank you for allowing me that little moment. So, we need to get into the saga of Jeffrey Epstein, and I want to make sure it's the right background here. We want Amy Wong back. So, what's happened was this so far, to date. And, you know, and this is if I... Heaven help me if something has changed between now and 10 minutes from now. So, back in 2016, and y'all really thought this was for real, Donald Trump actually ran on this, and you honest to goodness believed this. Hillary Clinton was running we were running Alterac Valley. But I can finish this off during the setup, and then once we get out here, I'll shush, okay? But you really thought that Hillary Clinton was running a child copulation ring in a pizza parlor basement. Like, legit, y'all thought that. Y'all legit thought that schools were performing surgeries to change boys into girls. You legitimately thought Haitians were eating dogs and cats. You literally thought that post-birth that doctors are allowed to get rid of that baby and make sure it's not living anymore. And you all believed that. But Ugh. But you know what? Believing this, if you don't believe that he is on that list, you're too far gone. And sorry about your luck, but let's go through let's go through what has gone on in about 40 seconds, and then after that we will hush up about that. But back in 2016, he actually did run, and you honestly did believe that Hillary Clinton ran the child copulation ring out of a pizza parlor. You know, he got, of course, elected in 2016. Nothing happened. Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell both got convicted, went to jail. Ghislaine Maxwell is still in jail. Jeffrey Epstein is of course, no longer alive. With 10 seconds left, we are going to start Alterac Valley, and I will hush. But try to remind me, I'm on the jail. Run. I still have a filled festive mug, by the way. That's how long it's been since I have legitimately played Turkeytentia. It was the July 4th because I got a filled festive mug. And it's still there. How much longer do I have with that? It says 1 day. But at some point it's going to run out of giggle juice, and I don't know what I'll do after that. Have the empty festive mug. So again, we're getting ready to head down this way. I'll have Healbot turned on in a minute. I will use, we'll use Sim Mouse this time. You know, I was going to have one of these where I'd show you each method. We'd have Lazy Paladin, we'd have Controller Healbot, and what I have been finding lately is but it's harder because it's on a phone, because it's on my phone instead of on a bigger tablet screen, is to use, I've been using an app called Space Desk, which is a screen duplication software or extended monitor at where you can convert your phone or your tablet into a screen, but it becomes a touch screen. So you can go pop, 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 and touch screen Healbot, and it's so neat because it's like, and you fire off flash of light every time. And I'm poking in the air while I'm doing this. I'm sure none of you can see it though. None of you will see it. But I was poking at the air. And I was going to title it Paladin 3 Ways in Alterac Valley. Ah, there we go. Alright. And the only reason why I'm doing this with the... Oh, I was going to use the Sim, wasn't I? Sim Mouse. So let's get you going here. See how I'm being a little more picky? So every click you hear there is me on the controller going off for a heal. Okay, now, oh, they're good. Where are you? You're not in my line of sight, so no. Alright, so we're going to keep on going here. We are, again, healbotting in Alterac Valley again. And I always love PvP healing because it prepares you for about anything else. Because PvP is nothing but triage. It's nothing but rapid fire bam 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 bams. Okay, off we go. Merp. I see Merp. Merp is Merpalicious. Merpalicious. As you can see, it's just real easy. You just keep firing off flash of light, keep firing off holy light when they get real far down, like that one just did a second ago. If you see yourself, and again, if you see yourself, let me know. Let me know, leave a comment, and if you find me at least mildly entertaining, don't forget to hit like on this live stream. which will eventually become a recorded stream and then go over to it will go over to the video tab. 4158 for Alliance, 2772 for the Horde. Let's turn that off. And then I'm going to go ahead and real mouse this just to get it going easier. But you saw the difference between hitting Alterac Valley and by default any PvP setting or any raid setting with your Healbot up, and you saw me using a controller to simulate the mouse, and you saw I got pretty good at it. I can get pretty good and get real close to actual mouse speed, almost exact. But in any event, where were we on the saga of Jeffrey Epstein? We were at, because they went to jail during Trump's first reign, and of course Ghislaine Maxwell is still in there. I just did it again. I have mail. It's an auction that went to the limit and did not happen. So let's come over here because there's a mailbox in Old Town. And of course Jeffrey Epstein is no longer alive. Some say by his own hand, others say by others' hands, shall we say. There we go. But then fast forward through the Joe Biden presidency, and Donald Trump runs again on full release of the Jeffrey Epstein files. And then apparently his own Department of Justice, headed by Attorney General Pam Bondi, who may or may not have been the one to brief him on, hey, you are in the Epstein files. Because, they would know how deep, right? But in any event, we're on the campaign trail, and I'm mixing up the timeline here. So on the campaign trail, he says, I will release the Epstein files, right? And it got to that point where it was even, quote unquote, on Pam Bondi's desk, waiting for what? I don't know, but apparently it was, quote unquote, on her desk. And then you get this course correction somehow where it's like, oh, she misspoke, she didn't mean the Jeffrey Epstein files, because they said, and they lied to you, there are no Jeffrey Epstein files. This is just nothing but a gigantic nothing burger. So let me ask you this, okay? And I'm not saying it is a nothing burger. I know it's way more than a nothing burger. I'm buffing the emissaries. Come on now. Okay. But let me ask you this, though. Let's hypothesize and say there really isn't a client list, and this really is nothing but a nothing burger, and we just all need to move on. If that is the case, I'm not saying that it is. Again, I'm not saying that it is. We are hypothesizing. But if that is the case, why is he in jail? Why is Ghislaine Maxwell still in jail? Interesting now, isn't it? I forgot to advertise over on Blue Sky. I am on Blue Sky. Well, let's do this. We're going to paste that in. But why? Why? Of course, the answer is because there really is an Epstein list, and there really is a child copulation ring, and somehow Donald Trump is in the middle of it. Don't know. Again, don't know how deep. We are live with news in Alterac Valley, because that's what we're doing. We're in the in-betweens, and there we go. So why is she still there? And again, it's because, of course, it happened. She is now being given apparently some type of limited immunity to talk with the Department of Justice. Now, for those that don't understand what that means, okay, what an immunity agreement means is they're going to start asking her targeted questions, and of course, her attorney's allowed to be present, okay? Anything she says, because she's under that immunity agreement, as long as it's under the guidelines of the immunity agreement, anything she says cannot be used against her in a court of law, because she is stating that this is the truth in exchange for not being prosecuted over this part, over what stating the truth. Okay, so that is the current state. We should be getting another pop any second, and that is the current state of this whole Jeffrey Epstein drama. There's and in all seriousness, Donald Trump has been told he is in that list. He is in there somehow, in the Epstein file. I don't know if he's read it or not. Who knows, right? Who knows? Maybe, is he literate? I have no idea. He does seem to watch an awful lot of TV, and that's going to be another story coming up in just a little bit. But be aware right now that Ghislaine Maxwell is in talks with the Department of Justice. It is a limited immunity. So whatever they're asking her about, and like I said, the attorney's present, just to make sure it stays on target with whatever that targeted immunity is. If it even remotely doesn't have anything to do with that, any attorney worth their salt is going to be tapping Ghislaine Maxwell and saying, no, don't you say a word. Okay, so it's only going to be that targeted information, which means they lied to you when they said this is a nothing burger, move on, stop talking about it. It's not a nothing burger. Understand that really, really fast. The Jeffrey Epstein thing is not a nothing burger. We know for a fact, and again, this is because we have pictures. Again, let me come back here. We know for a fact, we have pictures, lots of them. Donald Trump is somehow intertwined with Jeffrey Epstein. Let's get in here. I'll show you the Bill Clinton pictures again, just to remind you. Let's get up to the gate first. We'll get up to the gate first. I'll give some equal time here. There we go. We made it. And again, we know Bill Clinton was with Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. The pictures exist. This is probably the same event as that, because look, Ghislaine Maxwell's wearing the same stuff in both. But we know he is somehow in this. Okay? We know that Bill Clinton is somehow intertwined in this too. So don't think for a minute that the Democrats are completely, utterly innocent in this. We have pictures of them with Jeffrey Epstein too. But again, just like with Trump, we don't know how deep. So with 30 seconds left, this is the end of the Jeffrey Epstein part of this. We're going to be staying a little bit in Donald Trump land before we go to one last story. So let's get through another Alterac Valley. With 10 seconds left, this is where we are right now, okay? I need about 10 more of those 4,000 honor AVs, and I've reached the first mark, which is rank 9 and blah 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 percent. Hate it when that happens. I wasn't far enough outside the cave. But in any event, fast that slow mounts, we are going to go. We're going to get there. Come on. But yeah, the first honor mark this time is rank 9 with blah 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 6990. Rank 10 is 161,000. I know I can hit 161,000 in a weekend. I want to hit rank 11, but it's not necessary. Rank 11 just gets you a real quick and easy mount. That's all it does. At rank 10, I can farm because I'll have enough spell plate that I can actually solo Scarlet Monastery. So no matter what, even if I do only hit rank 10 and not get the PvP mount, I will do a soloing instance at the Scarlet Mon. We'll do it live. We can discuss some news of the day in between pulls, because it does take a lot of drink. It does take a lot of drinking of liquids in game to replenish mana. So let's hope that Hunter didn't do that slowing thing again. They're slowing traps. Sometimes they'll put it right there on top of the hill. On top of this little hill. We'll see where the reticle is right now on top of that hill. They sometimes will put a slow down there. The frosty trap. Nope, they did not. This must be Sans Huntering. Oh, I fell and lost 706 health. So on we go. We're going to be mousing this time, okay? So you see me hitting the mouse and getting control. Anytime you jiggle the mouse, it comes right up. So here we go. I did it again. I know, I probably need to heal myself. Heal thyself. Let's see here. We're going to stay in combat until we're out of the tube, aren't we? Yep, and even after that. Even a hair after that, we are still stuck in combat. There we go. The problem is you can't jump. See, because Healbot's up. Wow, I was out of combat a long time between then and there. Usually I get hit by an archer by now. Alright, so off we go again, and back to Healbotting we go. Oh, they're not near me. You are. How did he get all the way over there? Poor Merpalicious. Whoopsie. Well, I'm trying, but you're not giving me anything to really heal. Up the Horde one. Ooh, 43 that time. Not bad. That was not a bad run at all. Do I have my 3 yet? No. Oh, I have 4. Okay, so we can turn in. So let's go turn in. Let's join up first available. And we'll go over here and join up. Oh, sorry, we already joined up. So you see, every time I get 3,300 XP, for some reason left sometimes will not go on here, but I know if I go in a different spot or a different place, it goes without any problem. Alright, well, yeah, well, in any event, South Park has made the news again. because of their season premiere this time around, and they went for blood. If you've not seen this episode yet, go see it. Oh dear heavens, it is. It is a good one. It is worth your time. So go and see it. They have lambasted Donald Trump left and right. It's almost like they are looking to get sued, isn't it? They're looking for Donald Trump apparently to pull that trigger, because they're really good at triggering celebrities for some reason. They can do it, but you know, they're trying to get him to go and sue them, and it will show off how ridiculous this administration truly is. That they are going to go after a parody of Donald Trump. A parody. Now, I'm pretty certain that when this Republican House comes back in September, because, you know, they put off the Epstein vote by a month and left a day early because there were rumblings about there might be an Epstein vote that day. Oh, heavens, no. But they went on a 1-month recess. They'll be back in September. I'll guarantee you someone's going to virtue signal a hearing where they'll drag Trey Parker and Matt Stone in. I'm thinking this is going to be baked into the cake, and you know Jim Jordan is going to be the mastermind behind it somehow. You know, as if he doesn't have any college wrestlers to do terrible things to. He's probably going to be the one to spearhead this. I don't know. It's just a feeling. Just a feeling I've got. Now, I hope I'm not right, but that's do the I told you so stuff before. I'll do it again. I'll bring back Unicourse if I need to. Let's just see here. We are right at the 3-minute mark. It should be popping any second. Again, they popped out of there. They popped out. They have the cowardly cat icon. But you know, keep your eye on that story. Keep your eyes on South Park, because if the next week's show was anything like this week's show, that is going to be your must-see TV for the entire season, or until Donald Trump decides they need canceled and decides to try to censor them, like he tried to do to the Wall Street Journal. They published things that are attributed to him. They could not, I'm not sure if they could verify it or not, so I'm going to say allegedly done by him. And he is suing Rupert Murdoch and the Wall Street Journal for billions. I'm hoping they don't cave in, because this is what this nation needs. We do not need another little mealy mouth Melanie from Gone with the Wind going, Scarlett, pay off Donald Trump again. Scarlett. No. We need somebody willing to stand up. And we need somebody willing to say, no, you're acting completely out of whack and something's wrong. Now, something weird, I'm going to tell you what's been going on here. Something weird's been going on in my live tab, because I've had 2 lives that went on the last couple days. I've been trying to test out how to really do this, and I think I figured it out by using Firefox in OBS Studio to do whatever pictures and stuff that I need in the inset here where the map is, okay? And if I want to, I can hide Firefox. But, you know, I'd rather it stay up like that, and maybe just have the meme of the day, you know, be the background, right? So a little production stuff there, and that it just helps me out because by the end of that, it'll be easier. And AV just popped. Well, you're Healbotting again. All right, let's reset the data. All right, now off we go. Bounce, bounce, bounce. We're gonna Healbot again in Alterac Valley. But let me know what you think, whether or not you saw this on live or on the video tab. Whichever tab you're going to see this from, I'm hoping that you let me know. Please let me know. I'd appreciate you. Oh, I have enough. I can make a band-aid. Let's make a band-aid. The only problem with that is you can't get any rune cloth off the mobs. You can with Lazy Paladin, because what you do... I should not be telling you this, but when you do Lazy Paladin and you judged him off and you have your Seal of Righteousness running, is you left trigger an A for me, and you just keep like that, okay? I don't know what quest was shared, but I think I just denied it. I think I just declined it. No! Okay, so, well, oh, because somebody's got mage food, don't they? Let's see here. Wait a minute. Oh, that's the, yeah, right. In the heart of Blackrock Spire, you will find Mother Smolderweb. No. Oops. Alright, 10 seconds left. Let's get ready to roll. We will Healbot again. I'll tell you what's been going on the live tab while we're in transit here. Ready? So off we go. So over on my live tab, let me tell you what's been going on here. I've had a couple, they've been experimental, okay? And they both have a like on them. But I know for a fact that I've been the only one to see it, and I know for a fact that I didn't give myself a self-high five and like my own video, because it's... Oh, they must have one too, or they feathered or something. Or slow fault. They may be a mage. They may be a mage, you just never know. But yeah, with that, and it's only been me that's viewed it, because I see the numbers, okay? I have studio, whenever I look it up in studio, it's only been me because I know how many times I've seen them. But they both have a mystery like, and not from me. No idea. Have no idea. We're gonna mouse this time, okay? Just to let you know what we're gonna do when we get down there. It's gonna be a mouser this time. But no matter how you view us, if you are on live, which I know you're not because it said no, because it said there were no views, but I'm experimenting with the live tab and how to do this right. You'll see this tomorrow, but it will have yesterday's date. You will see this on the 26th, because I think by the time YouTube finishes processing it, for some reason it takes forever on these lives. I don't know what it is, but they take forever. Okay, because I got an undead there. By the way, these guys here, you can hit with exorcism in Alterac Valley. Just letting you know in advance, in case you didn't know. But I'm sure you played this game a million bajillion times, and you already know that you can do that. But if you haven't, if you came in from retail or something like that, just know that for in the future. You can hit the abominations here with exorcism. And it does help pad what little damage you do as a paladin when you're not healing. Well, I don't know where any of you are. Okay, everybody's topped off. We're gone. I heard a click, so it means I'm out of combat and I'm back into the... Yeah. See, I can use the D-pad now to go around. Ah! It's just so much easier to spam flash a light. I tried to get the big heal off and somebody always beats me to it because you're healing, it's whack-a-mole. So hopefully I've at least helped a little while in Alterac this weekend to help some people stay a little bit more alive and get a bit more honor. And if I did and you happen to be able to stumble upon this video somehow, let me know. I'm gonna save myself though. Hold up. There we go. And again, we're mousing this time. You can go fast. You can go backward a little while, and you'll find how we use the... Who just went? My goodness. So this one should be going any second now. It should finish. Unless the Horde have wiped. And if the Horde have wiped, then you'll get to see Healbot all the way through. Because whenever the Horde tend to wipe, the Alliance tends to win at AV. At least on this kind of a weekend. And when they don't wipe, the Horde tends to win. I don't think I get up to that. Hey, help! Healer has aggro. Please assist. But that doesn't work here. It used to be, and I know I did this during Burning Crusade, that you could use... Oh, let me... You're welcome. So it used to be in 5-man content, okay? And 5-man's not in a raid and certainly not in a PvP situation like we have here, okay? Now, so, where was I? Oh, the raid warning stuff. I know it used to be that during... Oh, there's one I can heal. Aha, I found you. Found you. Hey, back here. I want to heal you. Come here. Come where I can see you. Well, they ain't getting healed. I can't see it. So, in any event, I used to have a one-hit macro, and it was just /RW, healer has aggro, please assist. And that's all it said. And but I knew it could work in Burning Crusade, because I used it quite often when I healed in Scarlet Monastery in the Burning Crusade. Target not in line of sight, my behind. It's like you can dance a little bit. Okay, Yep. Ah! Bad. Bad puppy. See, I can't get to you. This looks like it's going to be a winning one. How about when we get to Drek? How about this? When we get to Drek, and this is how it's supposed to function in the raid, isn't it? Where you're in the melee pack whacking away, and then you're firing off heals in your spare time. But when we get to Drek, how about this? I'll do Lazy Paladin for Drek, and I'll show you Lazy Paladin, okay? I really shouldn't, but I will. Because this looks like it's going to be a winning AV. The Horde must have wiped. I don't know. Oh, who have we got? Hey, who have we got? I got hit with that again. I should not be getting too close to that to that undead. Forsaken undead. Okay, relief hut caps in 1 minute. There's one Forsaken priest that's just going to keep it coming around. And all I gotta do is keep waving my arms. Oh dear God, don't tell me you started this. Hang on, there's a spot up here. If they've started that, I swear. No, they haven't, because I haven't heard the storm pipe filth. I almost had it. There's this one little spot I can get on, and it's so easy. See what I mean? See what I mean with the left? There we go. See, now it's going to go fine. You see, until the relief hut caps, you just go right here. And you can just and heal off as you can. You need to come back here. Come back here or you don't get healies. Even if you are here, you don't get healies because I didn't see you were there. Sorry about that. But you see, you can get right up there to the edge. And even if they do pull, then you're safe. I don't know what we're waiting a little bit. I bet you we're waiting on those two to cap, aren't we? I'll bet you. So after this one, we're going to be going into a Hulk Hogan story. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this. Ready? At the risk of being mean, turning off Healbot. And we're going to Lazy Paladin our way through here. So what we're going to do, we're going to start at East Frost Wolf here. So you see it just throwing down light. I'm going to stay on target. Heal myself as needed. This is save your own soul. Is he immune? Yeah, that's what I thought. Whack! And then once he's gone, you see how Lazy Paladining works now, don't you? And truthfully, sometimes I will catch myself doing Lazy Paladin. Hey, you all are going to have to stop that or I'm going to run out of mana. In fact, I'm going to back up. So like I said, since we started off in Healbotting, I should have shown a lazy paladin approach one time, and here it is. Now you see here we're low on mana, so what I'm going to have to do now is bide my time and hope that I'm going to be able to fire off a Holy Light. Oh, hey, we got a Blood Guard. Yay! So we'll lazy paladin here at Drekkie. Go, Filth. You see here, because we got multiple targets, because one of the wolves is still there, we're going to lay down Consecration. Oh, somebody put down a battle standard. How nice of you. All in, exactly. It's a winning Alterac Valley, so I got to show both Lazy Paladin and Healbot Paladin. Wow, I'm getting smacked by him. So I'm going to wait a second here until I can fire off a Holy Light. No, I'm not. Yay! And we've won. Oh, I didn't catch how much honor that was. But that's what happens when they wipe. So let's get back out here. We are in between again. We are going down to here. And we'll see how that turned out there. Oh, that ain't bad. I'm testing out how things look too, because it's a vertical meme. So, in case you've been living under a rock, because it's been celebrity news, so everybody's been going, celebrity news, right? And Terry Bollea passed away yesterday. It was about 11 o'clock Florida time, which is the same time zone I'm in, Eastern time. I don't think he's in that little bit of the panhandle of Florida that's in the central. I think he was in the downward part of Florida, the one that points southern, instead of the other part where Tallahassee is. It's over in the central zone. Now, so he died of, there was a cardiac problem, I believe is what they said. I've got 4 I can turn that into and get 398 extra point. I forgot. See, every win or every 3 losses is 3,300 point. 303,000 XP, 398 honor points, and it puts us 1 step closer. 36,831. 155.81. I think 155.81 is very achievable. 231 to 313, maybe. I don't know. I just don't know yet. But I know that 150,000 extra honor is achievable. We can do it. But let's get back into our news item here with Terry Bollea passing away. And by the way, because you can identify him as Hulk Hogan, you're able to use a name that is not their birth name. You see, because y'all don't know him as Terry Bollea, do you? You don't know the real name. You know him as Hulk Hogan. And to be fair, this one, he had a life that got ruined right at the very end. He went on these racist tirades that have been pre-recorded. You can hear him. I'm not playing him. You can get over that. He appeared at the Republican National Convention, could barely rip his shirt like he used to do in the back then WWF. Hey, it popped. Here we go again. They're popping fast tonight. They are popping fast. But what he did was he took, along with Vince McMahon being the mastermind behind that national expansion, he made Hulk Hogan the face of that national expansion, and it took off. It really did take off. Now, personally, I was never really a big fan of him. I was more of a fan of Ric Flair. Sorry. That's what it was. I was just more of a fan of Flair than Hogan. But with a minute left here, there wasn't much to this. Now, for his little venture with Eric Bischoff, that Real American Freestyle Wrestling deal he was trying to get, and he was going to be the commissioner of it, because who knows better about American folk style, what we in the USA would call freestyle wrestling, which is just American folk. Who would know better about that than Hulk Hogan, right? Huh. But in any event, he has passed away. He is no longer alive. They said it was of cardiac problems. He died. He passed away at the house. He was surrounded by family, from what I heard, which I guess if you're going to go, it's probably the best way to do it. But it was a life ruined at the end by him being him. So let that be the moral of the story. Okay? If you're going to be somebody big, don't go on a screw up job like that. Don't screw up like that. Good heavens, you're better than that. So off we go. We're in Alterac Valley again. Now, after this one, I may have to click in and out because I'm going to do one more story with you tonight. It's going to be for Thailand and Cambodia, but that will be afterward. Like I said, the rules of the night are: if it's AV time, we are in AV. If it's not AV time, it is news time. So you'll get one more news story and one more Alterac Valley out of this. Hey, if you see yourself in this, I don't care if you did get on the live tab and see it, or if you came over to the video tab tomorrow. Excuse me. Because what'll happen is, I'm going to download this just as soon as I can off of my YouTube studio, convert it into a 4K, and then post it right back up under the video tab, just like Lay's Real Talk. And if you haven't seen her channel, go do that. She's usually live, well, around 10 o'clock, really. So this is odder for me that I am not on her live tab listening to her. I'm rather I'm here in the middle of Alterac Valley weekend. Off we go. Alright, turn on Healbot. And you saw Lazy Paladin too, so probably when this is all done, I'll alternate between Healbotting and Lazy Paladining. Who knows how exactly I will go through that? No, you don't. You know, I kept my Glimmering Mithril Insignia just for this moment, and I never activate it because it's on that utility ring, and I have Healbot up by this point. I'm getting away because he's going to start another fear. Sorry about your luck there, troll. After AV weekend, I'll go back on to Mao for some other regular stories. I may decide to do the live and the live download, re-upload trick again. Who knows? Who knows? I've actually had a really good time doing this one tonight. So, I'm all for having a good time. With some hot paladin 3 ways. You did, well, really 2 ways. No, wait, no. Yeah, it'd be 2 ways. Some hot paladin 2 ways. Because you saw Lazy Paladin, you saw Healbot Paladin, you saw Healbot on controller, you saw Healbot with the mouse. And you see they're almost on the same efficiency scheme. Almost. Only difference is when you're doing Lazy Paladin, you can't loot. Because you stand in the back and you'll never get anything. So join a guild and then you get all the silk cloth you desire. Or turn off free for all looting. But you don't have a choice here. It's always going to be free for all looting. See, now that I'm in combat, it goes down to here and I can jump again. As long as you've got the intercross swords and that you're in combat. Big word, Generation Alpha. Interlocked. No, I don't know if I would call them interlocked. I mean, they're crossed. I mean, they're crossed swords. But if I were to choose the big word for it, I would probably say they were interlocked. Which is a big word meaning they're all screwed up and in each other's business. But if it's interlocked, it will be like massively hard to undo it. So you learned a new word if you're in Generation Alpha. Or I hope you did. Let's keep on going. Oh my gosh, did they wipe again? None of this is making sense. And you can be a real good flash-a-light machine, okay? That's what we're doing today. You're not in line of sight, I'm sorry. That one is. I can heal you up. Nope, now you're out of range. See? I can't see, you can't heal. Yeah, sorry about your luck. Alright, let's try again. Nope. And no. Nope. Nope. I'll do this one correctly. I'll do it by heal-botting the whole way through, okay? Now. I'm going to get back on my perch. There is a perch. I'm going to show it to you here. Some other healer taught me this little trick once. And then they all pulled the War Masters and all that. But you were up here and you were able to resurrect somebody real quick. And then it was so neat. And you never, and for some reason I did not enter in combat against them here either. But I think that, but I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. It should not have been. Dude, I just can't see you. You must be all the way up there, ain't you? You must be. Must be. Oh, here they come. Hey, I found you. I can finally pour my golden, glorious goodness all over you. It's really what holy healing is. You saw it down there. I poured my golden, glorious, glorious golden goodness all over them. Well, oh, we're out of combat again. Now, they're probably going to pull in a second here because the relief hut's getting ready to cap. I don't know how or why we keep winning so much. We're winners. That. Hey, hey, hey. You keep them off me. You keep them off me and I can wiggle my fingers on you. Get my golden glorious goodness all over you. Okay. Maybe they're waiting on towers, I don't know. Nope. Someone pulled. The filth has pulled. The filth has pulled. Nope, the filth did not pull. Oh. Did they? No, we're not that stupid. We'll head over. Well, nope, we're going to have to head back this way because I think the hordes are trying to pop through. And we may need to triage heal. Uh-oh. I have a feeling they've pulled. Yep, they pulled. Alright, let's sim mouse this, because we'll sim mouse for this one, okay? Here we go. Why am I on a cat? I'll never know. I did not highlight you. I will do that. I feel nice. As you can see, there's always someone to get, even if they're out of sight. Gotta get in the sight line, buddy. I'm right in the middle of all this. Hey, you keep them off me. You are supposed to keep them off of me so I can wiggle my arms and pour my golden glorious goodness all over you. Please don't forget about the golden glorious goodness. Alright, so we're going to get direct and, well, maybe not. Now, we're back to the mouse for just a second. We'll sim mouse in a minute. Let's just get it going. Now we're going to stay here in the back and just go like this. I don't know if you can hear the clicks of the controller or not, but they are going. And many a time you're just on the same person anyway, so here we are. Keep going. Uh-oh. No! No, don't. Now, I'm going to be running out of mana in a second. That's right. Pay no attention to the paladin over here throwing nothing, because I'm out of mana. So I gotta wait. Sorry, I'm out of mana. Yay! 5940, so 6,000 that time. Okay. Well, let's get ready here. Let's turn you off. I don't want AV6, I just want first available. There we go. So let's go ahead, we'll turn that in, we'll come back. I'm going to have to reset, Firefox because, I'm going to take the window away for a minute so I can pull up the map that I need, okay? So let's go. Let's not have a picture of a curtain constantly stuck there, right? Right. So we'll do that just for a moment. And we will do this. So we've got Thailand and Cambodia right there. Goodness. There we go. So, there's what we need. There. Okay, so I can pull this back up. So let me bring Firefox back up here. And as you can see in the inset up in here, you can see Thailand and Cambodia. Now, we have had a whole lot of conflicts going on. We've had Russia and Ukraine. We have had Israel's "We're Not Taking It Anymore" tour. Excuse me. Which right now is focused back on. I wish I was level 60. Which is now focused back on Gaza and not on anything else, okay? So you've got those two going on. You've got, of course, the tension between North and South Korea. It's a day that ends in the letter Y, so there's tension between North and South Korea going on as we speak. And now we've got Thailand and Cambodia in a conflict now, and this is a full-on conflict. It's over a border. It's a disputed border. Okay, so now we know why. There's been heavy artillery in a jungle setting, and the picture that I've seen from Reuters is just the jungle there's just been set ablaze by whatever this conflict is, by this conflict and whatever it's all about. Well, we are back, so we're going to keep it on that map for just a minute. This is going to be our last Alterac Valley where we are recording, and as you can see here, we need 30,332 more honor. I think I'm going to be staying until I hit that mark. So if you see me wave hi. I might be doing Lazy Paladin. I might be doing Healbot Paladin. You just won't know until it's too late. Okay, so be aware of that. So I'm not sure what way the disputed border is going to go. Because, it's just exploded today into a conflict, and I have no idea where this is going to be going, or a casualty count, or anything like that. This could be like how Ukraine and Russia are going right now, which is basically a drone war. This is the future of how things are going to be done. It's going to be done by drone. It's going to be done by localized, isolated pockets Okay, think for a TV analogy, think the Cardassian occupation of Bajor. Think that, okay? And you'll be very close to how it is. So think that way. Isolated pockets that are only together in basically in name only. So 10 seconds left. Let's end this one nice and see what happens after this Alterac Valley. 3, 2, 1, go! Off we go! Maybe, if the gate will open, let us out. So we get out far enough to mount up. I do have a feeling it's not going to be a rank 11 day, rank 11 weekend. I really do think it's only going to be a rank 10. So I might as well prepare myself for that. I'm already exalted. I can get the Alterac goat if I raise enough money. But in the meantime, I can do more. I can do other things. If I'm rank 10, I get the head and the shoulders, which will allow me to go out and farm content as much as I want. Like I said, I'll show you a farm of Scarlet Mon. You know, the graveyard is ridiculously easy for a spect paladin at 60 to do, for a geared inspect paladin to do. Okay, and like I said, your basic is a 20-31-0 paladin. So I'll show you that just as soon as we are out of this AV. We're just going to keep on racing with the rest of them. We're on fast of the slow mounts. Like I said, no matter how you view me here, if you view it on the live tab, great. If you view it over on the regular video tab tomorrow, great. I think this is how we might do it from now on, is that sometime around like 9 or 10 p.m. I'll be on here for a live, and then we'll get downloaded and shuttled off over to the video tab, because I figured out how to do it now. Now, before I enter into combat, because I see that abomination, and again, you remember, you can always... They're defending Gal, aren't they? Let's just do it. Well, at least we know it's going to be a big time loss, and now y'all are going to have to calm it down. Pay no attention to the paladin waving their arms. Although the paladin might not be able to wave their arms much longer. Nope. Out of juice. I'm out of giggle juice. Alright, I'm on a cat for some reason. Alright, so we're going to get back here so we can just wiggle my arms again. And then wait for mana. Nice. I don't have Blessing of Mana up either. So, partly my fault. I'll contribute as much as I can, but I ran out of mana a little bit ago. So, if I can, I'll get Blessing of Mana back up. If everybody can survive long enough for me to do that. Which, of course, I don't, because the Wardies are here. Hi, bye. Okay. I just don't know. I have a feeling they've wiped. They've resurrected at Ice Blood, and then, you know, here we are. But it's actually been a good evening. I've had kind of a fun time doing this one tonight. Oh. See what I mean? I gotta turn that off. And then get everything worked up. And not fall for the holy shield trick again, because I want my mount. Oh, we're clear back here. Oh boy. Oh me, oh my. I don't know why I didn't go back to get Spaz and help to do that. But you can tell they're kind of focused on the Horde side of things because they are ignoring an easy squeezy level 59 Paladin for I'm like the easiest honor they could get. I could probably get one-shotted by them, and they are just ignoring me and just letting me slink by undetected, hiding in the trees and being undetectable. I know that carries a whole other meaning, but nah. I knew I wouldn't be that successful. I tried to hide. East, West, and Frostwolf with Leaffoot are in play. Hey, you get back here. I can't heal you if you run away from me, you know. They really named their pet Bitcoin, sorry. Bitcons, they really are. I should know better, but... Did we get Chuggy back, or did they take it? Gods, here they come. Can I drop down or no? Yep, drop down. See if we can't do the drop down and run past. And if I can, great. I did it! Oh no. Well, I'm gonna be running right into him, so. Down you. Bye-bye. Ah! Run! No! Well, I tried. See, I gotta get Conky Aura back up, and I'm just gonna have to go without. See, you can't use it. I can't do the utility ring. And that's where all my auras are. And I can't go down there to get it because you saw what happens. I trip it up. Well, I guess it's just going to be a big fight of attrition. And we're playing defense from now on. So you might as well get used to it. We're going to do that so we can get some mana back. Hey, get them off me. is no longer with us. No. Just keep going. As long as I've got mana left in me, you're getting spammed. You're getting flashlight spammed. There is a lot of paladin golden glorious goodness raining down on the Alliance tonight. Well, phooey, I'm out of mana. Sorry. Yeah, y'all, you're just gonna have to let me mana up. Sorry. I'm sorry to Reckless. I believe you might be going before I can get to you. Because I'm waiting to get enough mana to go on. You survived. But like I said, there's a lot of paladin golden glorious goodness raining down on you all. It might be tinkling on you all. I don't know. Perhaps it is. Sorry, I didn't see you. I thought that one was out of range. Sorry. Back her up. Yep. Let's go in. Well, I'm looking out on getting some flashes out. Aren't I? That was a lucky run. Uh-oh, here they come. Here they come, and I ain't ready. I need mana. Gotta man her up. I'm sorry. Oh, we did get the relief hut. Alright, I don't have much of a choice now. I'm going to have to wave my arms at you, aren't I? Maybe if I stay back here, I'll be hidden. Because the entire point in PvP healing is to stay hidden. That way you can wave your arms and pour your golden, glorious goodness all over people. There we go, there we go, there we go. I don't know how many people I've kept up with just a little bit of flash of light, but I'm hoping I made at least a modicum of difference. Back her up. Honk. Well, good luck. You ain't getting them south. They're all north. And I know north and south are going to go, but there's not much I can do about that now, can I? I'm a level 59 healer of her. Keep going. Don't you go on me. Ah! And you're going to jump right into it. So just get ready and go. Ah! Phooey. I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm in this one for the long haul. Literally the entire team, I think, is resurrecting here. So I don't care about you. We need more south stuff. Okay, so now they got everything. Let's do this, and then we are going to go like that. Now, we can't ghost run anymore. We run. We stalled them long enough. I mean, if it's a defeat, it's going to be a bad one. Or if it's victory, it's going to be... I mean, it's going to be one of those where it's going to almost taste as bitter as a defeat. It feels like one of those. A Pyrrhic victory. But it's still a victory. It did not destroy the Empire, so it is a victory. Alright. Whee! They've got Spuggy. No. And they have Stoneheart. They have Shuggy, Spuggy, and Spass. Shuggy, Spuggy, and Spash. Do we? Yeah, we do. I don't know why I didn't go. Oh, never mind. I know why I was caved. I know why I was caved. Wait, plus 17. Wait, I guess 28. Okay. Do we have Tank Hill South? We're trying to get there. Y'all calm down. Plus 17 rested XP. Minus 17 raid penalties. So, rested doesn't matter. I'm going to get that woof. Oh, how did I not get that woof? I don't know how. I also don't have tower ice blood. Tower points down that way. There's Murphy. No. We never got Murphy. You are a healer in the south. Please say so. No. Horde wins. Okay, so the Horde won. We got... Wow, they got buku on her. Because it was a long run. Look, 5,500, 31. versus 51. Okay, now we are getting frozen. I want to wait. We are going to wait. But in any event, right now, for today's News and Warcraft, I'm going to let y'all go here. So for today's News and Warcraft, this is Turkeytentia, and I wish you a great day and great gaming. Good night, everybody.